Greetings, YouTube friends. It's Joyce from Morris Patch Heaven Homestead, and you're probably wondering where I'm at. I'm in our field, the back field with all this beautiful goldenrod. And so today's topic is going to be on goldenrod. I know that I had mentioned in our videos past that I was going to do an herb segment, and it's been few and far between. So I'm going to catch up and do more, because here on our property we have so much growing that I want to share with you. So much nutritional herbs, things that are so good for us, and especially in this day and age, we need to know how to make our own medicine. I am very passionate about herbs. I think y'all know that, and for those of you that are new, that is my passion. I just love it because the Lord created an herb for everything, literally everything, guys. And this one here is simply amazing. And it's just so awesome to see that this stuff is growing in a time when we need it the most. He knew everything. Right now is when ragweed and allergies and sinuses are running rampant. And lo and behold, when we first moved here, I thought this goldenrod that was growing everywhere, prolific in the ditches, everywhere, that this was the culprit, because you would think all this yellow stuff would be all over cars and stuff. So you would think, at least I did, that this was the reason for allergies and sinuses. But it is quite the opposite. This is what you want to take when your allergies and sinuses are acting up. It is so amazing. Right now in our trailer, I have a huge jar going, and what I do is I take all of this and I stuff it in a jar after I've made sure I've shaken it clean, because the bugs love it. And you can see why. Look at that beautiful, vibrant color. Why would it not attract bugs? It attracts us. I love it. It makes me smile because the color is so amazing. This isn't something that someone could make. You can't make this up. Our Creator just knew what was going to make us happy and what was good for us. And right now on there, I see fireflies. And yeah, because they're attracted to the color. But anyway, I just kind of went off on a tangent there because it makes me so excited. But so in this jar, I have stuffed a ton of the flowers, the blooms, and you can take the leaves. These ones have small leaves, but there are bigger leaves on them. I don't know if you can see or not. Huge leaves, and I stuff those in there as well. And then I put vodka in there. Stuff it all down in there, and then I shake it daily, and just want to make sure that bug's not going to get on me. Even if it's a firefly, I don't like bugs. But anyway, and you shake it daily and let it sit for 6 to 8 weeks. And tinctures are good indefinitely. They can be used, you put them in amber color glass, and they can literally sit for years and be used. So anyway, so today, you insist on staying with me. I am going to go over the benefits of goldenrod, and it's going to blow your mind. And even what I'm going to give you is just the tip of the iceberg. There is so many more benefits. So yeah, I wanted to share this book with you that I got at HOA last year. It has been a wealth of information. It is called Wellness Simplified Herbalism from the Ground Up. And guys, it has simplified every herb. I wouldn't say everything is in here, but most things that we would see on our property or in the ditches or around us. So basically, goldenrod, its scientific name is Solidago, and there's other names too. It's been known to be called, let me see here if I can pronounce some of these. Oh yeah, these aren't hard. Okay, so it's a goldenrod or a sweet goldenrod, a Canadian goldenrod, blue mountain tea, Liberty tea, love that one, common goldenrod, and European goldenrod. So these are just some common names for what we call goldenrod. And oh boy, I'm telling you, there's that bug. It is just so beautiful. I'm trying to get him off of there. Okay, so anyway, parts that you would use are the flowers and the leaves. So you don't want to bother with the stem. That's not anything that we would need to use for tinctures, salves, or whatever. So the energetics, it's warming and drying. The taste is very bitter and pungent. So if you're going to make a tea, you're probably going to want to add some honey or stevia to it, just to make it more palatable. Okay, so it is an antifungal, an antimicrobial, antioxidants. I could not have this all memorized, so that's why I have my handy dandy book here, so that I can give you the exact information on it, because I don't ever want to steer you wrong. And again, I am not a doctor, and I don't claim to be. Sorry, I just don't do bugs. So if I jump every now and then, you'll know why. But I just want to give you the information on stuff that works for us in our family. And this is one of those that we absolutely love. And I have it in jars. I give it as flowers to people because it's just so beautiful as well. But anyway, okay, so it's an antifungal, antimicrobial, antioxidant, antiseptic, antispasmodic. It's aromatic, it's astringent, it's bitter, let's see, it's a diuretic, an expectorant, and it's relaxing, and a stimulant. Okay, so guys, that just blows my mind. Just blows my mind how good one single plant can be. Okay, so it's good for allergies and respiratory system. See, and that's what we were talking about. Is when we first saw this years and years ago, I thought, gosh, you know, that must be the cause of allergies. Having moved from California, we were still acclimating to our area, and we had some allergy and sinus issues trying to get used to all of this growth because we were in the city. So we were not used to any of this. So over time, we got used to it, but this was one of the things I thought was a culprit. But came to find out after doing research and talking to a naturopathic doctor, this was quite the opposite. So it's for allergies and respiratory system. It's a natural antihistamine, guys. That just blows your mind, huh? It's specific for wound healing, especially for infected wounds. So you can be packing that on there. That need astringent action. It's cooling and it's stimulating. Okay, so it's good for urinary, bladder, kidney stones, and yeast infections. For those of you women that are prone to yeast infections, guys, it's as simple as drinking tea or, you know, the tincture. Okay, let's see. Infused in oil, it relieves sprained and strained muscles. So if you, Jedediah loves to run and he does 5Ks, and to be able to smear that in a salve on his sore ankles really, really works. It's good for arthritis. For those that may suffer from arthritis in your hands or whatnot, you can put that salve on there. And you can also do the oil if you prefer to just do the oil. Like I said, you would take the flowers and the leaves and stick them in a mason jar and fill it with an extra virgin organic olive oil. Let it sit again for 6 to 8 weeks and then strain it. And then you can just use that infused oil if you want to just directly put that on, or you can make salves with it. We prefer to make a salve, but it can be used either way. It's a digestive bitter to move stuck energy and strengthen digestive system and absorption. So the tea, if you make a tea out of it, which is very simple to do, you would take again the flowers, dry. You can dry them. I would prefer to dry them, but you can use them directly out of the yard or the property and just use that and the leaves and just steep it like you would regular tea, strain it and drink it. It's very high in antioxidants, and it's good for colds and flu. And we're going into that flu season, so keeping this on hand. And like I said, it grows like crazy. And if you don't have it growing, you can find it in ditches and parks. I would stay away from high traffic areas, maybe ditches that are a road less traveled, or parks, and just collect it, start drying it, put it in your dehydrator, hang it. You can hang it. It's so beautiful to just hang out like this. Just hang it to dry and then snip it as you need it. and it is so fragrant as well. It has a different smell, but it's beautiful, just beautiful, and just makes you feel good. It's one of those things that just makes me feel good. And it's good for sore throats, fever, thrush, which of course is a type of yeast. So the ways to use it would be through a tea, a decoction, tinctures, vinegars, guys. You can actually make a goldenrod vinegar, and the goldenrod vinegar helps prevent kidney stones. If you're prone to kidney stones, make yourself a goldenrod vinegar. So all you would do again is the leaves and the flowers, and you would put it in a good apple cider vinegar that you've either made or is organic, and let it sit again, maybe not as long, but the longer of course is the better, because it just pulls all that good nutrients. And then it also helps improve immune function. Absolutely crazy, guys. Absolutely crazy. Okay, so you can do a goldenrod infused honey. Yes, you can take these flowers and you can stuff them in a jar, a mason jar, and add your honey. Again, longer is better, but if you need to use it for your sore throat, that is the way to do it. And you can add to that, to kick it up a notch, you can add thyme to this, and a teaspoon is all you would need to ease that sore throat. And then if you drank your tea along with it, you'd be getting a double dose of goodness. So, okay, so a goldenrod oil, you use warm, you would apply it warm, so you could warm it up and apply it to, you know, sore muscles or whatever. You know, you could probably even put it, you know, right here on your, to help with the sore throat, and put like a little cloth on there and keep it warm. Let me see here. Okay, now if you combine that with mullein oil for arthritis pains on your hands and back, that really would work. And mullein, again, is another one of those wonderful herbs that's growing right now. The Lord just knew. Right now is when people are getting all of this cough and congestion. You know, like I said, we're going into flu, cold and flu season. Mullein's growing. That is another one that can be incorporated together with the goldenrod, just to kick it up a notch. It is simply amazing. Okay, let me go over a few things. So drying it, like I said, you would just hang the bundles, or you can put it on a screen or put it in your dehydrator. Okay, let me see here. Okay, for yeast infections and thrush, you could add calendula together with that. And you could take it as a tea by mouth, or a mouth rinse. For vaginal yeast infections, you can combine that with bee balm. Take it as a tea or a tincture, or you can soak in a bath. You can just put it in there in a bath. Yeah, and you can include yarrow if you need a stronger effect. If you are really, really prone to yeast infections, that would be something to think about. And if you are prone to yeast infections, you might check your pH balance. A lot of times you might be really acidic, and you might want to bring that up a bit and become more alkaline, and then those yeast infections would stay at bay. It is, if your body is very, very alkaline, yeast infections are prone. And our bodies have yeast. We're prone to yeast, but it's good to try to control that yeast, and by a low sugar diet would help that as well. Okay, so anyway, this is just a bit of it. I don't want to give you too much information and just really, you know, just throw too much out there. But goldenrod is simply amazing. Like I said, it's growing this time of the year everywhere. Take advantage of it. Make a salve. All you would do to make a salve is you would take the flowers and the leaves, like I said, infuse them in an oil, a good carrier oil, and then let it sit again 6 to 8 weeks. You'd strain it, and then you would start adding you know, your different things for your salves. Salves are very easy. I'm going to have a video on that and show you how to do that. Well, hello there, whalers. My sweet babies are out here visiting because they see Mama sitting in the middle of the field and they're confused. But anyway, so yes, this is one of those plants that you all need to have. If you do not have it, go find it. Yes, you're just so sweet. Go find it, utilize it. This is the time of year that the Lord has given it to us, and He's telling us to use it. So anyway, I hope I didn't give you too much information. I just wanted to share this with you. Again, try it out. See what you think yourself. If you have any questions, let me know if I've missed something. But again, I am not a doctor. I don't claim to be. I just want to share with you what works for us. And again, I have a passion for these things, and I feel like I need to share it with you. So anyway, give it a try. Let me know what you think. If it worked for you, again, any questions, just let me know. Shoot those down below. And I hope that you are all doing well, staying healthy. Things are a little crazy around here, but yeah, I will catch you on the next one. God bless you.